Hello to all the spirits. This is your Detective Lazaria, seeking another cemetery, this time in Kentucky. And it is Cave Hill Cemetery with over 128,000 records in the Find a Grave page. So I don't know if it's going to be a lot of people when I get a name, but I'll at least let them know, hey, there's 130 Johns there, right? But if there's one that happens to have 10 or less, then I can name them all. Or if they happen to have it where they say something and it pinpoints directly to them, cool. Such as how they passed and such. And it's hilarious how that cat ball was in the shade at the time, and by the time I hit record, it got hit by the sun. Interesting. Okay, so let's get started by telling the spirits these devices that are there for them. And that is the black device. We call it the EMF meter. It uses your energy to spike those beautiful colors that light up yellow, orange, or red for, say you just want to say you're here, or a yes to a question. The other things are called cat balls. So they're the clear balls that you see scattered here. And what you do is tap it, shake it, pick it up, hold it, and it lights up to let us know you're here. You can have for fun, you can do it, or to confirm something, or you can just say, hey, we're here. So the reason why I'm visiting this particular one, the Cemetery Cave Hill, is because not only is it huge, but my lovely Southern couple YouTubers, whenever they seem to go live, they capture real EVPs, whispers of spirits that it's not them, it is not people there, it is spirits. And there's one particular one that really caught all of our attention, and we thought it was the male one saying it because it sounded just like him. But he's like, I never said that. And I swear to you, I never said that. And this is live. So, whoa, guys, look. Whoa. So wait, that was indeed a whisper from an EVP? I haven't even started on the Spirit Talker. Oh my God. I knew this was going to happen, actually. I had a sense. Okay. I can't see it. Can I move it? No, maybe I won't move it. Nope, won't move it. Oh my God, this is so cool. And I don't think it has anything to do with the sun hitting it, making it warm up or anything. I don't think that's the case. I think because I was just talking about this particular phrase that sounded just like the male Southerner couple, which I haven't put his name down. Did you mimic him as a joke to the wife? Were you trying to say that so she could hear it and make her laugh? Was it her mom? I mean, I don't know why her mother would mimic the male voice, but could it have been her mom? Adrian? He always hangs out with her mom, the spirit guide Adrian. Or was it was it Mr. Fried Chicken guy? Was it him? Did he mock? I will just say Jay. So, did he mock Jay? That's the start of the name of the male, and Kay is the wife. So, did somebody mimic Jay? Do you want me to turn on the Spirit Talker? Light up the EMF meter to yellow, and I'll start it. Sorry, I just was so surprised that the cat ball went off already. And look how quickly that sun ray just kind of moves. So maybe I'll just keep the cat ball there because eventually it'll be shaded. again. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and assume that you want me to speak. And maybe you'll confirm a few things, and then I'll hit the spirit talker. So, some of the things that were said was right when they were talking about something, and you would either direct them to maybe where you're resting, because they were asking where to go, and you would basically give them directions. 2, you would joke about things. You would basically MIC them. Maybe, like, I can't say the word because in case you say it here. But, and see how quickly that went? The sun ray. It's almost gone. Then there's another one I'm going to follow. So again, I asked the spirits just prior to this, having the sun hit this area, does it help gain energy? Or does it help you? And it kind of lit up on the EMF meter. And it's funny, I was trying to block it because it was kind of like, it's in my way. But it didn't work. The stuff that I was trying to use to block just didn't stay. But maybe it's a good thing. All right. So this is your Detective Lazaria. You may remember me by the live chat during the live of, I think there was a few lives there. Me like, hey, wait, I think I heard something. Did you hear it? And he's like, oh, I heard something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And then this is me going back and letting him know what I heard. And then I wanted to make sure it wasn't his wife or him whispering. And he's like, no, that wasn't us. And one was definitely, his wife whispering. And the other one was where the spirit box was delayed. And he confirmed that. And I was like, okay. But the others were not. They were you guys. I don't know, but can you tell me who that was that whispered at that Cave Hill Cemetery during their live? I know it was a year ago, but could you guys tell me? I'm going to hit Spirit Talker and hope that I get somebody to tell me who was that. And whoever is watching this, can you guys keep an ear out in case there's an EVP that I missed? I don't have the gift like they do, where they can hear the spirits. If I get a super ringing in my ear, maybe that's an indication to pinpoint when to listen really carefully on this. But yeah. So things that you can put through this Spirit Talker, because they use this app too. 1, what were the words that were said through the whispers? 2, who are the lovely couple that I'm speaking of? 3, who are you that is whispering? Or maybe you just want to let me know you reside there. And then 4, well, I don't know. Surprise me. Ah.
Attach.
Are you attached to one of them? Oh, is it the wife's mom? Are you always with her? I mean, I know.
You are worthy.
So I know the wife's mother. We had a great session, by the way. I know she's always watching over her daughter. She's always around her. But I'm wondering, maybe the thing that's attached is attached to her husband, Jay. Oh, SH. If that's the truth, that you're attached to him, can you light up anything? Whether it be the EMF meter to yellow or orange, or the cat ball. Okay, thank you. So, is it a good thing? Is it a good spirit? Okay, it's a good spirit. You just like to play jokes with them? You like to make fun? You like to have fun, you like to make jokes, just like him? Because he is a very humorous guy, and maybe that's where he gets it from. Are you a relative that's attached to him? Like one of his relatives? Say, you know, from the tree, a grandfather, a grandmother, uncle, cousin, or great grandfather, one of those? Is it basically somebody related to him that's attached to him?
Outdoors.
Yes. Usually when they do these sessions, they are at the cemeteries, which are outdoors. And it's very interesting to capture those whispers because they're not birds. They're clearly words. We can hear them, we can understand them. Nobody's around them, it's just them. But the ones that we hear, or at least I hear, are so pinpoint on what they were trying to say. It wasn't like
keys.
Keys? Keys? Like jingling keys? I'm not sure what you mean by keys. I know that my aunt Key, her birthday's coming up on the 24th, which is a few days from now. Is she aware that I want to do a session with her? But yeah, I'm not sure. Keys. I mean, unless they were trying to... Wait, is Keys a nickname for your daughter? Never thought about that. Could Keys be a nickname for your daughter? I mean, the nickname for the wife. I don't know. Oh.
We enjoy the company.
So whenever they come visit, you enjoy their company? I don't know how often they go there, but hopefully they go there again this weekend. It'd be cool to see if you guys can pop through. And just like that, my shade has arrived. See how quickly time flies and the sunlight or the sun rays on this cat tree just disappeared. Just like that. I just realized that. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to say Keys. Maybe it's a last name. And I'm regretting not... Oh. Well, there's no Keys. But there's Keezer. 5 that have Keezer. We have Barbara Keezer, Emma, Jake, Jay, Jay.
My name is Michael.
Oh, Michael? Okay. Well, there's no Michael Keezers, but I thought it was funny how I mentioned Jay, because I was trying not to say the guy's name. Anyways, let me go to Michael. And you know what's going to be funny? It's going to be like 150 million. Yeah, I was right. 262 Michaels. Okay, question for this Michael. Were you the one that did one of the whispers? Or you just reside there? I'm getting a lot of taps in my room. Is this you guys making the noise? I mean, it could be because, you know, the sun was just here and things are starting to cool off. So I might just disregard those tip taps. Okay. So Michael, there's 262. I don't know if I type in key machine.
Machine.
Yeah, nothing where I can type in no, I typed in machine just in case it was something in the bio to help me, but no. So Michael, thank you for coming in, whichever one you are out of the 262. That's a lot. Ah, see?
Husband.
Okay, are you talking about Josh, the one that people are mimicking? I'm just gonna say the word. Is this what you're trying to say? So you're saying Kay, her husband? You guys like him and like to play with him with the whispers and the jokes?
Scottish.
You know what's funny? I don't know if he is Scottish. Josh, if you are Scottish, comment below. Again, anywhere south. You know who you are. Can you let us know if you are Scottish? Or maybe Kay is? Let us know. Maybe you have a relative that's Scottish that's named Michael. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if this will work. Oh, Michael Grant? Maybe? Michael Grant. Michael Lee Grant. Well, that's good to know.
My death was peaceful.
So when I typed in Scottish as a word in the bio, I got Michael Lee Grant, 1940 to 2020. He was a National Guard for 8 years and was a member of Kozar Shrine, Louisville. Let me go ahead and show you in case this is him. I'm not sure. Is it him? Can you light it up? Oh, well.
Greta.
We got another name coming through, but here, in case you guys want to know who he is. Again, passed away 5 years ago. He was 80, so he lived a good long life. And his, funny enough, is we got Marshall and Mildred as the parents and lovely Lewis. And we have all that. All right. Greta, is that your name? A spirit coming in, wanting me to search for her? Can you light it up in the EMF meter if you want?
Fish.
Fish? So is Greta, is that your clue? I need to type in Greta and fish. That'd be hilarious if I actually get something. No. Okay, so Greta, there's 3. One's got a beautiful photo of one. Her name is Greta Godfrey. Something with an A as a last name. Arterburn. And then Greta Claire Coleman. And then
Equality.
Then Greta Carnes. So let me go show you all the lovely things here. My sun rays are back. Seems that everyone that I'm looking at had a good long life. Here's more. Oh.
Hear my voice. Vicky. Joy. Who's speaking?
Okay, so Vicky, I got two Vickies. We got Vicky Lynn Riley Blake, who just recently passed away, and Vicky Breland, who passed away in 1994. Is one of you the one that may have made a voice? It said who's speaking, but since I wasn't speaking, maybe it was one of you. And one of the spirits were saying, who's talking? So I don't know if I caught an EVP. That'd be cool.
Emotion.
Emotion. So was it Greta that was making the whispers during the lives? During Inner South's lives? Did she make one of those whispers? Because it was a female voice in some of them. And then a few were, of course, mimicking Josh. So was the female perhaps either Greta or Vicky? Can you light up anything, Capel, or the EMF meter? All right, well, I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, since this one's kind of recent, oh, it's not a good picture anyways. Over there.
Over there.
It's kind of like one of those things we were talking about. Were you the one that was doing the directions? Were you the one whispering to those two to help guide them to you? Or to someone else in that cemetery? Because I remember you were, it's a female voice saying left, straight. I don't know if it said over there. I forget. And then, of course, right before Josh tripped over something or kind of fell, you guys were warning him, but he didn't hear you in time. And now my thing's getting blurry. Yeah, it was kind of funny, but sad at the same time that he couldn't have heard you to get that, like, oh, maybe you should watch out for your step. You're going to fall. So you guys were helping him, right? You were trying to be all nice and warn him you're about to trip. Too late. Did you guys laugh by chance? I mean, can spirits laugh, basically? If you guys are able to laugh in the afterlife, can you light up anything? Maybe to orange on the EMF meter or Capel to confirm you can laugh with his jokes or with him falling. Hopefully not bad, but tripping over something. Do you guys get to laugh? And do we ever get to hear you laugh?
Pleased to meet you.
It is pleased to meet you too. To those that are coming through. Again, I know I'm not Josh. Sorry, I said his name. Anyways, I'm not Josh. Or that Kelsey. I'm going to say their names because it's been 24 minutes. So I'm not them. But I do still have some respect and love and cherish the spirit world. My name is Detective Lazaria. I do help them out by giving them information that they may not have known about you or a spirit that they're, finding and discovering as they do the walkthroughs. I may have helped them with a couple They were under a gazebo and they were talking to a couple, and I found so many interesting newspapers.
Coffee.
Coffee. So, yeah. Is that something somebody enjoyed while they were living? Did they enjoy having a cup of coffee? Oh, wait, that's right. They did pour some coffee and ask about the coffee question. Do you guys remember that session? It wasn't live though, but it was filmed. They did have a session with coffee. Do you guys remember that? Is that what you're letting me know? I don't think it was in the cemetery. I think it was in their other one, which is funny enough. I totally forgot. I need to add that one. The cemetery. It starts with an M, like Middletown or something. I need to add that one to my list to do. Otherwise, is somebody with the last name Coffee? Nah. Let's do bio first. First bio, then last name.
Goodbye, friend.
Aw. Oh. Well, there is 76 that have coffee in the bio. Either they worked at the coffee place or they enjoyed it. Like one of them is Fanny Coffee. Wait, that's a name. Hold on. Never mind, I'm going to go with the last name. 6 have the names Coffee. We have John Coffee, Lyndon Coffee, Louise Coffee, Margaret Coffee, Mary Louise Coffee, and Ina Coffee Morris. Was any of you actually trying to come through with that last name? Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know. I know. I got a little tied up with the fact that coffee is, not normally a thing I think of as a last name. All right. Which one are you, though? Are you a female? Are you one of the females? Oh.
Home.
Does it, like, are you able to be at home? It said home. Are you able to be at home? Or does it feel like home, this cemetery? The cemetery is like home? I mean, it's got a lot of friends and maybe your relatives are all there. Like, it's a big cemetery. Maybe it's a nice place to be. Assuming everyone's, equally nice and get along. And my cat ball is about to hit the sunlight again. I don't know if it'll light up because of the sun hitting it. I don't know. Is it possible you guys can light up one of these two? Or the one in the chair? Just so I know it wasn't the light that hit it that made it go off. Because my friend Wookie Man might say that. He might be like, nah, that's because it was warmed up. Can you help me if possible? Can you light up one of the other 3 balls? Whether it's this one, or that one? Not this one. Well, you can do it right now since the sun's gone, but ideally not when it is on it. Because somebody tapped the capel early. I don't know if it was the one that mimicked Josh. To confirm, yeah, we did mimic him. We are attached to him. So, sorry.
Can you stay a while?
Well, I just hit my 30-minute mark, so you got less than 30 more minutes, ideally, okay? But let me mention the ones that I showed earlier, or mentioned earlier. So, again, who knew? Last name, Coffee is a thing. There you go. It's one of those that may have said their name. From the pit.
From the pit.
Isn't that like a term with the horse races? Or the car races? They do like to watch the Derby. They do like to watch the Derby with the horses, the jockeys. They do like that. Were you a jockey? Is there a jockey that resides here by chance? Oh, there is.
We're really here.
So there's Roscoe Tarleton Goose, who is a horse racing jockey. He was an American jockey in the thoroughbred horse racing, winning many races. And since his name is not going to be on here, Roscoe, you know, and then we have 28 total with jockey as part of it, so they were all jockeys. But let me click on this one. So yeah, I don't know if they know this particular one. You guys could let me know, Josh and Kelsey, if you guys know who this is. Maybe you can go back to Cave Hill and speak to him. Right? Would you like that, Roscoe? If you're here, do you think you want him or want them to return to have a session with you? A sit down, a talk? They usually pray. Do you want them to come and visit you? You can light up anything, cap all, EMF meter, to let us know. Yep, okay. It's a possibility. And like I said, there is 28. There's another one. Meriwether. He established the Louisville Jockey Club. Never mind. Which was known Churchill Downs. Okay.
Paranoia.
Another one, Theodore Ted Corner. He was another jockey in the thoroughbred racing. And also a veteran. I'm usually going with the ones that are starred, because usually they are big popular ones. This one is James D. Big Porter. He became a jockey at the age of 14 at Elm Tree Garden. Dang. This guy right here. All right, that's about it. All right, anyone else want to come through? Again, like I said, this cemetery is very huge, and maybe that is why they end up getting good EVPs, aka whispers, because there's so many spirits there, and they want to be heard, or they just want to make fun with them, you know, the one big one that they said, the phrase. I don't know if they'll say it. So if I happen to get close to 55 minutes and they don't say it, I'll mention it. I'm just curious who said it, because it sounded just like Josh. That's what got us. It's like, oh, okay.
Standing beside you.
Okay. Cool. You want to tap that one? If you're standing right next to me? To confirm? Oh, wait. I don't know if this will work. Standing beside me, so. Anybody? You said you were standing beside me. This is kind of beside me. Over here. Well, if you were standing beside me, this should light up. Or that, if you tap it, or shake it, or move it, or pick it up. I guess not. Remember, to gain the energy, you can either A, use the sunlight, or the 3 light sources in the room that are on. Oh, I forgot to mention there's batteries. I put a couple batteries up on top. Totally forgot to mention that. You can suck up the energy from that too, since I'm not using those. They were half-life, so you can totally drain those. Again, just the batteries that are on top of the cat tree up here. Not the ones in the devices, the ones that are just out on display. Okay.
Boy.
A boy? If you're a boy, I got a little cat ball right there on the little chair with Oogie Boogie Woogie. Go Stuffy. If you want to light up that one, or you can light up any of these. My arm hurts, so I'm going to turn this turned off. Okay, was it a boy by chance that may have been a whisper that they heard? Did they hear a boy whisper? Maybe that's the one that did the mimicking, because it kind of seems like a one that would love to prank.
You are unique.
Thank you. Well, unfortunately, I can't I can't kind of like condense the 128,000 to 10. When I type in boy, I got 340. Yeah, that's kind of hard. But out of the 340, I have like, were you like an infant? If you were an infant, I can narrow it down even more. So let me know, were you an infant boy? Okay. Just saying. Because if I do infant boy, I get...
We remember you all.
7. We got an infant boy that passed away in the 1900 of August 9th. We got another infant boy who passed away December 11th, 1964. His parents are R.A.D.E. Maker. And then we got another infant boy that was passed away 3-day-old, 1894 in March. I can't...
Burned.
Did you pass away in a fire? The little boy? Let me type that in. I don't know if this will work with 2. No. Hold on. No. Sadly. Wrong area.
Wrong area.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah. Well, maybe since I'm not able to seek some of these, can we just light up anything to maybe confirm some stuff? Were you a child, such as a boy, that was maybe burned due to a fire? Can you confirm any of that? So did you have an unfortunate, tragic ending where you were caught on fire? Assuming you were a young boy. Or were you an adult? Were you an adult that got caught on fire. Oh, nobody's going to say anything. Okay. I don't know. Here's what we have so far. Again, I'm at 40-minute mark. It's very questionable who, unfortunately, is saying burnt. But I did say boy. And nobody's tapped this capel. Again, this is all you have to do to tap a capel. Okay, here, let me just pick it up and then move it closer.
Demonic.
Demonic? Oh. Ugh. There you go. Sorry about that. Maybe that's why they weren't able to tap it. Alright, they were able to tap that one. Assuming it wasn't the sunlight. Hopefully it wasn't the sunlight. It was just right when we were talking about the whispers of that specific thing. Which no one has said yet, so I don't know. Do you... Okay, since I know that they're not going to say the names, can you at least let me know if you enjoy Josh and Kelsey, their company? Can you confirm by going to orange, red on the EMF meter, or capel? Do you enjoy having them visit your cemetery? Again, they do watch my videos, so they'll see this. So if you want to give them some loves and some thanks for coming and visiting.
It's someone else.
Okay, does that mean it was someone else that mentioned burnt? Not the little boy? It was someone else? I don't know. Oh, like I said, unfortunately, I don't have anything to help me. Aw. So there's 6. I just typed in burnt, just in case. We got Don Charles McDowell. He basically passed away from a fractured neck when a chimney fell from a burnt building on him. Then we have William Ludwig Armbruster or something like that. Oh, never mind.
Darkness.
Edward David Bailey mentioned getting... Oh, it's a 5-year-old boy. So Edward David Bailey, 1868 to 1873, was a 4 to 5-year-old boy. Oh. Huh, interesting. So it says his father, who was a teacher, was killed in 1872. She tried to keep her 8 children to aw. After 1 year, she realized that she was unable to care for all. Aw. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. At the very end during that era. Oh no. Is this the boy? Did you pass away during the Christmas time because of a candle?
Rome.
If you are, you can light up anything very strongly, otherwise a capel. If I found you. That's pretty sad. Edward David Bailey, about what happened, the fact that you were pulled away from your mother because she couldn't take care of 8 kids after her husband passed away. And there are others. There's, never mind. Someone said they referred burnt chocolate. That was a Dr. Lawrence. Okay, another one was John B. Blake Jr. The boiler which let go was old and weak, having been bagged from being burnt. So maybe he was burnt. And then we got somebody was in the burnt mill farm. Never mind. So that's the one that really caught my attention, sadly, was that little boy, Edward David Bailey. So if you were indeed him, which you might be, you're lighting up to yellow, then okay, I've told your story and I'll link you.
Chaos.
Chaos? Well, my assumption is, did you feel like it felt like chaos happening when that occurred? Everyone was trying, I don't know if you were alone, I forget, but to imagine people witnessing this and then trying to help you. And again, it was an accident. Just so you know, it wasn't your fault. It was an accident. You were young. And sadly, that's the sad thing about having candles on a Christmas tree. Yeah, that's not good. You know, you're feeding the flame. That's why they got rid of the candles and turned them into Christmas lights, which is less likely to cause a fire. So I don't know how many other incidents where a tree caught on fire because of a candle fell or got too close to a dry pine needle, you know? So I'm sure there were other ones. Horse, yeah.
Horse.
Yes, see, horse, jockey, which I've already listed all the jockey famous ones. Are you letting me know that they like horses? That Josh and Kelsey like horses? Yeah, they do like horses. Is there a horse buried here? I don't think so. How do I find that out? I don't know if I can. There's, yeah, too far. Okay, there's a lot of horse breeders, jockeys, trainers. There's a lot. There's 189 that have the word horse. Or maybe you were horsing around while they were live and that's what you were having fun with them. But again, I think that they do like horses. There are plenty of ones that have horse with the bio. Can't really go through all of them. And you're lighting up to yellow. So maybe you were a breeder, a trainer. Oh, or this one. Rudolph. I just found him. What the hey? What? Okay, hold on. Okay. Rudolph Rainspear, I can't even, Junior? Is this you? I literally just went to your page right when you tap that cat ball. Again, Woogie, no light, therefore it's them. Cause of death, accident.
Look out for lights.
Are you kidding me? I did. I see it. It was a little delayed, but that's okay. What? I saw it. Okay. So Rudolph, very interesting name. Cause of death was accidental runaway horse. So did you get trampled by a horse? Yes, you had to be, because the names don't match horse names. So your parents are Rudolph, interesting enough. Coraline, that's your mom. Then your siblings were Elsa, Erwin, Robert, Flora. Again, not horse names. So these are human names. Just in case. Okay.
We're apprehensive.
Okay, so here's the thing. I got lots of horse trainers, a lot of horse breeders, and obviously jockeys. Oh, a horse collar maker. Cool. Aw.
My favorite place.
Is Kentucky? Because it has horses? Or the cemetery? Or the Derby? Maybe the Derbies? Residual?
Residual.
Oh, your energy residual, yeah, resides there? Sorry. Maybe you like to go at a certain place, maybe the Derby, and then you like to have your spiritual energy go there because you like to watch the horses race still, even though you can't really be seen, but you can see them, you know, still gallop away. Yeah. Yeah, lots of horse owners. Aw. No, I'm sorry. I thought I saw drown. It's drawn. Never mind. What if I type in? Yeah. So remember how I just narrowed it down from that big amount to 97 when I put horse death. I got 97. Guess who's on top? The same one, Rudolph Jr. So Rudolph, was that you tapping that cat ball to let me know that you were found? Detective Lazaria found you by typing in horse. And by the way, Rudolph had a red nose.
Peril.
Peril. You know, and that kind of reminds me of Rudolph's nose when it lights up. Oh, check it out. Elizabeth E. Young Kelsey. Aw. Wait a minute, you have one of the names of Anywhere South as your last name. So Elizabeth, who was 50, 1872 to 1922. Again, your name is Elizabeth E. Young Kelsey. Didn't think Kelsey was the last name. Parents are Jesse, Anna, siblings Della, spouse Noah, kids Lester, Cecile, Herbert, Jesse, Merrill, Noah. And then it says right here, buried. This is possibly one of the waves of Noah's. Okay. Waves or wives? They're waves. No. So it says, was driving.
Keep going.
Yeah, so they say that she was 50 years old and was driving a horse. You mean riding a horse? On the knobs north of New Albany when the horse became frightened and crashed into an automobile. She was thrown into the... Oh. So she suffered a broken hip. And so she didn't pass away, but definitely got injured. Wow. That's got to be a tragic accident. I'm sorry. So again, I can't go through all of them, but that's just what I'm letting you know. That they could have had an incident with a horse and passed away due to a horse. Too many. So I'm not gonna... Yeah, so I got 6 more minutes and then I gotta pack it up and go. And then I don't know when I'll air this. Maybe Saturday. Since I have that open, I can possibly do Saturday. Would that be okay? To drop this video in a couple days on Saturday? If you like that idea, light up anything. So that way Josh and Kelsey can see it. And then return back to Kville. And hopefully go live. Maybe for a Thanksgiving treat. Yeah, because usually I have to jet out of here. I can get my clock to work. Come on. Yeah, it's getting to that click, clack, click, clack.
Liam.
Liam? Is that like for sure Liam and not William? Like I should type in Liam. You want me to type in that word for the name, Liam? Or are they letting me know that that's why I have to leave early? Shoot. Do they know that I have to go early to pick him up, but be there for him? My nephew's name is Liam. Do they know? Wait. Okay. Are you informing me that you are aware that I have to leave early because I have to make sure I'm there for him? My nephew Liam. That's weird. I mean, the fact that they know, but I eventually have to get going because of that. Huh. Even though he does have keys. Oh well. Okay, I'm typing in Liam just in case. There's one. Liam Holder. Aw, baby. A baby. Liam Gray Holder was only 2 days old. Passed away April 4th, 2012. Is this you? Liam?
Many lives were lost.
Yes, unfortunately there were, throughout the years, whether it was due to wars, diseases, bad accidents, M's. Yes. Oh, that's good.
Peace.
You feel at peace now? Or does Josh and Kelsey allow you to feel at peace when they visit? They do pray. And I know they don't just pray in particular for one. I think it's for all. So maybe you hear those prayers when they visit. And it makes you feel at peace. That's good. I don't know. I mean, is little Liam letting me know he is at peace? This is all he has. It's just this. So he is cremated into a little mausoleum. Or a wall, as I call it. Yeah, I'm not going to even bother looking up all the Williams that are there because there's far too many. But by typing in Liam, it was only one. And unfortunately, a very sad 2-day-old infant. Alrighty. But yes, like I said, I do have to get going at some point, and it's a huge cemetery. So guess what I get to do? I get to return and seek more spirits in another upcoming video. And I gotta see if we caught an EVP during the time it said, hear my voice. And I was trying to remain as quiet as possible. So we'll see. Yeah. What?
You heard us.
I was just talking about what? I did. So you're saying that my camera may have caught the EVP? I didn't hear you, but maybe my camera did? What are the odds of me just talking about that? And no, it wasn't like they heard me and then they put it. I think it was just right when I was talking about it because it takes a while for it to let you hear what it's saying. Like it spews it up first on the screen and then eventually you hear it say what it's trying to say. So again, it was right when I talked about it. Interesting. But like I said, I knew William was too popular of a name. So Liam, I'm sorry to hear you had go so young. Oh, and that also, yes, I did hear you during the lives when they went doing the walkthroughs, Josh and Kelsey, Anywhere South. I do have that weird thing where I can hear you guys just fine there, but not here. I don't know what that is. So why are you more active in this cemetery when you guys do? There are other cemeteries, they do get whispers, but this one particular, they just happen to get hit with whispers.
Equipment.
Are you? They do tend to get issues with their equipment. like you draining their equipment, or you're affecting their equipment. They do get that too. Yeah, they do get that. So when you go, when they do go live, they do mention as they're starting up that they had issues with maybe their spirit talker or their camera would have issues, starting up, or it would turn off automatically. Is that you guys doing that too? The kids playing with them? They believe it's children that are messing around with the equipment. Can you light up anything to let us know?
Ginger.
Ginger? Are you referring to your name, Ginger? He does have... there is somebody who mentioned Scottish. I guess you can call it... Nope, never mind. I got Ginger Lee Lonely Skal, 1952 to 2018. If this is you, here's this. She was 66. Is this you? Ginger? Are you letting me know this is you coming through? There's only one Ginger. And it's a very rare name. If this is you, can you light up to yellow? Her parents are Charles and Naomi. She passed away peacefully. That's good to know. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I hit the 1 hour and 2 minute mark actually, and I do got to get packed up soon. So 3 more minutes, and I'm gonna end it. Okay. So anyone, last call. Again, I'll return back. I just don't know when. Well, that's good to know. Ugh.
You are accepted.
I'm accepted to the Cave Hill Cemetery spirits. So they enjoy my company too, even though I'm remotely speaking to them. I can't be there, but I can, again, remotely communicate with them and allow them to come through and tell their story. But it's Anywhere South, Josh and Kelsey. That is who can visit you.
Port.
What the? Are you kidding me? What? George Franklin Port, is this you? I literally was just about to say the guy's name. 1939 to 2020, December 10th. I was just about to end it too. No, someone's holding it. Okay, you were 81 years old, George Franklin Port. That's it? Oh. Grave 9. Oh, hey, Kelsey, Josh, it says you need to visit George Franklin Port, Section 34, Lot 88, Grave 9. Is that right? You want them to come to you? Yes.
Understand.
Oh, wow. I was about to end it too. Oh, our listeners saying thank you. I don't know. So it said Port. As a whim, I said last name, and there was only one Port, and that is George Franklin Port. That's it. Do you have any relatives I need to link, by the way? Just by chance, George? Is that what you want me to do? See if you have anybody I need to link, like your parents? I'm assuming your parents may have passed away and they are not linked. I can do some work. If that's the case, can you light up the EMF meter too? Okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Again, it's their favorite ball. And no, it's not. It's right when I find like the horse incident with a horse kid. And then this one with the George Franklin port. The timing of the capital, that's how I know it's them. Trying to grab my attention. And then it says understand and everything. See? They know I have to go. I mean, as long as I leave before 2:10, I should be fine. But I do have to pack up and stuff. Oh, and I also had to do that too. All right, so. Oh.
My family is here.
Your family is there? Is this referring to George Franklin Port? Or this someone else? Because I did mention how somebody has their parents, if I need to link them. But this one in particular didn't get linked, and there was only one port. Well, that's good to know that your family is residing in the same cemetery, whoever came through. And sadly, this is a detective having to get going. It's been a pleasure, whoever is communicating through that capital. That's good to know, too.
There's still good here.
That is good to know. That the cemetery is got good spirits there. Or the feeling is good. Because the rest are Chester Porta, Elizabeth Porta, Addie Porter, and so forth and so forth. That was, I literally was about to say this one, and then the capital went off. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's them. Or they worked at the port. I don't know. Yeah, you know, New York port, a departure, that doesn't help us. Yeah, no. That's too far. 133, and then doing the last name just narrowed it down to 1. All right, this is your detective seeking spirits at Cave Hill Cemetery. What was that darn phrase that was said and whispered? You didn't say it, so I gotta say it. Let's see if anything lights up or goes bonkers. Kelsey, climb the tree. Sorry, Kelsey, climb up the tree. Does anybody remember saying that?
Colin.
I don't know. Colin can just be a spirit coming in. Again, does any spirit remember saying that a year ago? Kelsey, climb up the tree. In the voice of Josh, mimicking him. Does anybody remember doing that? It was loud as, it was so loud we thought it was him, but it wasn't him. And it sounded just like him. And when he went and played it back, he was shocked. He's like, I didn't say any of that. And I'd even say that even prior to that, like a little delay. I have no clue what, is someone playing and pulling my chain? And I was like, I don't know. But it said clearly, Kelsey, climb up the tree. And then I'm wondering, could it be the mother, Judy? Could she have been having fun with them? Judy, were you playing a prank? Or maybe Adrian, who likes to hang out with Judy? Were you guys playing a prank? There are 8 Collins, by the way. Colin A. Alfriend, Colin Bolton, Colin Brooks, Colin Campbell, times 2, 3. Sorry, there's 3 Campbells. Colin McNaughton, Colin Throckmorton, and that's it. So in case there's a Colin that said hi. Hi. I gotta go. Bummer. It's an hour and 10 minutes almost, so I gotta go.
It was conjured.
Oh. The voice? It just says it was conjured. Was the voice conjured? Did the spirits conjure that voice? Like a mimicker type spirit conjured that voice?
I will talk to you.
Oh. Just in case, I gotta get going. So I'm gonna sign out very soon here. I always tap a couple.
Woman.
It was a woman's voice that I was supposed to listen to? Or was it a woman that mimicked it? I mean, could it have been Judy, the mother? All right, well, there is a woman's voice that we do hear whispering, but yeah, like I said, I got to get going. That's why I was trying to tap my sign out soon. Thank you again for letting me know who you were, tapping the capo multiple times. Again, it's not the sunlight. It's definitely them letting me know. And I knew I was going to have some good activity with this one. Let's see if we got any EVPs. That'd be cool if I did. Again, there's too far many. And maybe that's why this cemetery is active for them, because of how many are resting there and how many stories are wanting to be heard, and they're trying to grab their attention somehow. And then I don't know if it was Mr. Saunders, who was the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy, but who knows. All right, this is your detective, Lazaria, signing out. Bye.